There was a knock at the door.
Hi there. I'm looking for Simona. She told me this is where I might find her.
Yeah, she's right here. You've got a visitor.
How you feeling?
You know.
So, I assume you heard what happened.
Yes, I'm the detective who's been hired for the case.
Detective, this is Johnny. He's been a good friend of mine for a long time now. He's been helping me out a lot since.
Nice to meet you.
Well, I've had a long day. I'm gonna head home.
I could walk you back.
No, I'll be fine. Thanks, though.
Could I ask you a few questions?
Well, I just gotta go and...
Just a few. Take a seat. So exactly how long have you known Mr. Forrest?
Maybe 5 years?
You knew her before she got involved with Nick, then?
Yeah. They had only been dating for about 2 years.
Right. Did their relationship ever interfere with your friendship?
No, of course not. They loved each other, and I respected that.
I'm sorry, Johnny. I didn't mean to pry into your personal life. I'm just trying to get as much information as I can to solve the case. I can't base it on evidence, so the information I get from you and others is all I've got. So getting back on track, do you have any idea why someone would want to kill this guy?
No, I really don't. I never got to know him very well. We were only acquaintances.
You'd think you would have met him more often, considering Simona maintained quite strong relationships with both of you.
She made a point of seeing us separately. She always found it awkward when I was there with them.
So you didn't have much of an opinion of him? What did you think of him, based on what you knew?
Well, I knew he had a lot of cash. He would always take her to fancy places and buy her fancy stuff. He seemed plenty nice to her. I did hear rumors of him being abusive, but I'm not usually one to believe rumors. And as long as she was happy, then he seemed like an okay guy.
Well, it's good to know that she has someone to comfort her.
Yeah, I've been doing my best. She hasn't been herself lately, though.
I don't blame her. Do you by chance know of anyone else who might be able to supply some useful information?
You talked to Simona's sister, right?
Yes.
One other person I can think of is Kara. She dated Nick before Simona. I've met her a few times, and I can show you where she lives.
Alright. Why don't you come back here at the same time tomorrow?
Sounds good. See you then.
I didn't know who she was, but she obviously recognized me. If this was Nick's ex-girlfriend, she had a reason to run.
Where you going?
Follow me! There she is! This way!
Did you see what she looked like?
From 50 feet away.
Who do you think it was?
Well, if it was Kara, we may have a probable suspect on our hands. But why would she kill Nick?
Simple. She was jealous of us. She couldn't get over him, and she didn't want anyone else to have him. It's just sick.
We can't go assuming these things now. It might not even have been her. It could have been some random person who mistook me for somebody else. Although it's unlikely, we can't rule it out.
Hey, I got an idea. She didn't see me with you, right?
I don't think so.
I could tell her to meet me somewhere tonight, and you could be there instead. She knows me well enough to trust me.
It's worth a try. Where should we do it?
I'll tell her to meet me in the alleyway next to the bar downtown. She won't question me, and if she does, I'll let her pick the location and I'll tell you.
Good. What time?
How about 10?
I'll be there. What are you doing here?
You have a gun? Why do you have a gun?
Chance favors the prepared mind. Anyway, it's not loaded. Now what are you doing here?
I was worried.
You don't have to worry. I'm a professional.
Sorry. So he hasn't shown up yet?
No, and I don't think she's going to. Neither is Johnny. He said he'd be here, and it's getting late.
Sorry I'm late. Simona, why are you here?
It doesn't matter. She didn't show up.
What? I told her to come here at...
Yeah, well, she might be onto us. I've got a funny feeling about her. The truth was, I had a funny feeling about the whole situation. I felt like something was missing. One piece of the puzzle. I needed to get to Kara, but she was set on avoiding me.
I don't know anything about my sister's boyfriend's ex-girlfriend. How close do you think we are? We barely even talk. Her drama is always getting in the way.
I realize that you and Simona don't have a great relationship, but that's not what I'm talking about right now. Right now, I'm trying to solve a very difficult case with little evidence. I need you to tell me anything that you think might be useful to me. You're sure you've never heard of Kara?
Yes, but I could give you my input on the situation.
I'm open to anything at this point.
Okay, if this girl keeps running away from you, and she's Nick's ex-girlfriend, she's probably pretty jealous of Simona, right? Say she's the kind of girl who says, if she can't have him, no one can. If I were you, I'd put her at the top of my list of suspects. But what do I know? You're the detective.
Indeed.